Do you use a hip extension machine at your gym? There are some intricacies that need to be considered in order to make sure that you are effectively using this machine to both strengthen and tone your glutes. Check out these tips to make sure you're doing just that. Welcome back to Trainer Tip Tuesday, everybody. All month long, we're going to be giving you tips and tricks to effectively use the hip extension machine at your gym. A hip extension machine is actually a very common machine at a lot of gyms, but most people don't really recognize how to use it properly. So these tips are not only going to make sure that you're using the machine effectively, but also make sure that you are getting the desired results when you use the machine.
This week we're going to be putting it all together. We've talked about setting your foot plate and setting your back pad position, but today there's one last cue you need to know for your setup to make sure that both are appropriately set. When putting this all together, it's important to do a very slow and probably lighter weight rep to make sure that your settings are appropriate for your body. As you do your first rep, this is actually going to check to see if your butt is in the right position, to see if your hips are in the right position. So as Charlie pushes this machine back, the things he wants to check for is to see if his back is sliding along this back pad. Oftentimes when your hips are not in the correct position, your spine will try to move up and down that pad. And if you feel like you're moving up and down that pad, then you need to either adjust your hips up by moving the foot plate up or adjust your hips down by moving the foot plate down. If you do not have solid contact here, that means you just need to adjust where the axis of your hip is by changing that foot plate position.
Use this tip the next time you do the hip extension machine at your gym to not only make sure that the exercise is more focused on building the strength of your glutes, but that it's also safer for you as well.